Hello YouTube and welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Wild West Town. It's not a village, is it? It's a town. Now, it's been a while since I've done one of these videos, and I did have a couple of episodes recorded and in the bag and ready to go, but of all the stuff that happened the last couple of months, they didn't come out, and now the commentary is a bit old and referring to stuff in those videos that was going on then, so I kind of can't use it. So what I decided to do instead was I'll just discard all that footage, and I'll show you guys what we've done, what we've changed, and just saw a lot of green bottles. I think maybe the biomes need fixing, but yeah. So I'll show you guys what we've changed and what's new, and this is going to be a bit of a talky episode, and the next episode we're going to be back to building, but I'm going to sort of revamp this series. I really enjoy it, so we're going to be continuing this one. Let's start with the train station. Nothing's changed, but it will be soon. I need to raise it up another block. Yep, just one more block I think, and that is because we have completely redone the train and the carriages. Now the carriages still need a bit of work. This colour pattern idea, theme thing, it was just an idea, I was just testing something. I don't like it, so that's going to be changed. The inside of the carriages are still the basic layout at the moment. I've just done this just to kind of get the frame done, so these are going to be getting all revamped and making to look nice. We're going to have like the first class carriage and all the other carriages like we did before, and we've also redone the train and we've added a coal cart. So this train is a lot bigger than it was last time. I did have a tutorial recorded on this train, but I need to redo that because obviously different stuff happened and whatnot. I think I could probably fit it all into one video. I was going to originally split it into 3 videos, and it turned out a lot quicker to tutorial it. So this is probably going to be one video. It'll be about 15 to 20 minutes long. I will do a tutorial on this train. I think it looks really cool, and it is obviously heavily Conquest dependent. Again, still need to do a few detail stuff in here, but there's all that going on. This cliff, do we want to keep the cliff or do we not? Because I don't know, especially this bit. I can either carry it on or I can get rid of it. I think I'm leaning more to chopping it off and we just have this cliff. The reason I originally built this cliff as well was because there was a horrible monument to the Eiffel Tower there. The Eiffel Tower actually looked pretty good, but the rest of the plot was horrible. So that was why the cliff was built. So I might get rid of that now that that plot's gone. Or I might just keep it anyway, I don't know. It depends what you guys think about the cliff. The sheriff's office was the last thing that you guys saw me do. These windows have changed because of biomes. Monster just added in new biome windows, so that's cool to do. Quick recap. Jail cells, sheriff's office, loads of guns and stuff in there. And you probably need to put a sign saying that. So yeah, there's that as well. And this is all pretty good. We also have a little hitch post at the back here, and I was trying to get a carriage breaking down the cell door and stuff like that, so we might mess about with that idea in the future. The other thing that you guys haven't seen is the post office. I did 2 or 3 episodes on this. I think 2 actually. We did one on the exterior, one on the interior. Very basic. We've got shelving units and stuff like that. Space here for the post office people to stamp the books and whatever. We've also got a little back side door here. Comes out to a really nice alleyway, so we get some nice close gaps, which we don't really get much in this style, or at least the way I'm doing it. And then we also had a row of shops. So again, I spent 2 episodes I think on this. 1 getting the basic layout, 2 doing some detailing. None of them have interiors yet, but what we do have is this is a general store. Quite a big building, 2 stories high, so lots of stuff we can put in here. We also have a cobbler's or tailor's, probably a cobbler's, just a cobbler. A cobbler is somebody who makes shoes, I think. I hope I'm using the right word anyway. So I've managed to get a little boot sign there as well, so that's pretty cool. Loads of little detail out here, you know, you've got your cages. Ooh, I could actually use the cage block, couldn't I? See, ideas. So you've got cages, you've got chests, and selling the wares. I think this was going to be for flowers or something, I can't really remember. Probably need to change the biome of them. Shelf unit here where he's got all his shoes lined up or whatever. This was meant to be a barber's. This was kind of the closest I could get to that barber pole thing. So that works, I guess. Plenty of space in here for a barber's. probably have like the seats along here. I will be doing these tutorials, not tutorials, these interiors as episodes, just because it's something different that you don't really get to do very often as a medieval builder. So we're doing that. And we also have another building out the back here. I'm not too sure what to do with this one. We have got an open window just to make it a little bit different. So it shows you can get onto the roof, and when you get those Wild West sniper build, not sniper, Wild West things, you know what I mean. So all the gunmen get on the roof and start firing down on you. We've got loads of little detail stuff as well. So what we're going to be doing, I think the next couple episodes we're going to be focusing on getting the shell of the bank done. Just so we've got a street done, basically. Once we've got this building done, we're going to work on a bit of street detail so that this starts to come to life, because at the moment it's not very good, is it? It's very flat, it's very boring. So we're going to be adding carts and snow layer sand and just loads of little cool things, and yeah, I think that's going to look quite nice. And then we'll move on to doing all the interiors of everything. And then once the street is done, we can start spreading out and doing all the other ones. We're going to have another big main street going along that way, and then we're going to have loads of other little buildings. We still have our blue wool over here, so we've still got a lot of buildings planned around here. We've still got a chapel. Chapel's probably going to go over that way somewhere. General goods store, we've got one of them, but I don't want to knock it off until we've actually done the interior and got it all set in stone. A doctor's, a gun shop, water tower. Ooh, that reminds me. Undertaker's, blacksmith, carpenter's, gallows, stable, corral. I said that really weird. A corral. So a corral is like a big horse pen, basically, where you break the horse in and stuff like that. A stamp mill. Probably not going to have one of them anymore. School, bank. School and a chapel is kind of going to be used together. I saw that in, I think, one of Zarius' videos actually. Butcher's, bakery, 15 to 20 houses. Yeah, we're not getting 15 to 20 houses on this plot anymore. So we might have to change that a little bit. A small pub. So we've got the big main saloon pub here. I am going to have a really small pub, probably like smaller than the post office as well. It's just going to be like a shack where you can get alcohol from, pretty much. Billiards hall, snooker tables, pool tables rather. Oh, you know, play billiards hall. So yeah, we're gonna have one of them. A restaurant, possibly. Not too sure if we are gonna have one, and a cigar shop. A cigar shop's just gonna be another one. Most of these buildings are gonna be very, very small, so we've got quite a lot to fit in. I'm quite looking forward to it. Okay, so this is my little test world where I had the Hobbit series. I'm not going to be redoing the Hobbit series. I think I might have said this in another video. Not going to be redoing the Hobbit series, but when we get round to the adventure map that series that we're trying to do, there is going to be Hobbit stuff on there, so we are going to be coming back to Hobbit. But this is so old, it's so big, it's taken so long. I'm really just sick of it at the moment. So yeah, unfortunately, Hobbit series probably isn't going to get complete. I might do, like, you know, little videos here and there on Hobbit stuff, but the actual series is not going to be continuing. But anyway, so this is that tutorial's on about on the train. You see it's quite big, lots of little bits in there, very Conquest meta dependent with all the nether brick stuff. But yeah, so this is why I came over here. We've got a little water tower, we've got little telephone tower. I can't remember whether to use string or rails for that. So we've got two different ones there. Got like a little pig feeding trough thing there, and then you've oh dear, random cough. We've got the water trough there. We've got a random barrel, bucket, don't know why. Hitch posts and lamp posts, and obviously a little wagon design. So these are some ideas that I came up with, just small things, small detaily bits. And I think that's going to be pretty cool. You're not meant to be that block. There you go. That'll show you. Yeah. So yeah, just small little detail bits to add for street detail, because I was aware that the streets are looking very bad, and people who come over are always like, this doesn't look that good. And I'm like, well, yeah, it's still like, it's like 10% done. Not even 10% probably, but yeah. So that's kind of going to be it for this episode. Lots of things planned. But I felt we should probably get this one recorded and get it out there, have it as a talky episode, just so we can get in the swing of things and get back into doing multiple videos, because at the moment it's kind of all been about the adventure map, which is really cool. A lot of cool ideas for terrain and stuff, and I think after this video I'm going to go and rework the orc terrain. So yeah, expect a video on that coming out in the next couple of days, maybe the weekend. Yeah, let's go with the weekend. But that's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.